All right, we're at the next location. And this site has also changed since the last time I was here. Last time I was here, there was a pallet of plywood sitting there that was basically new, but it was like covered up, and you can tell it'd been sitting out here for actually, I think it had dates on it. I want to say 2020. So my assumption was that sometime at the beginning of 2020, the volunteers were out here and they were going to redo something like the walls or the roof or something on this structure. And then the whole COVID thing happened, and that just basically stopped everything. So yeah, I like this location because it's right on the base of this hill. It's cool rocks behind you, and this spot's pretty big, wide open. You got a smaller building there, another one here, there. There's remains of one there. You got a truck over here, but we'll go over here. Go over here and start with the main building first. Yeah, so I've been here 2 or 3 other times before. The first time was with my uncle. Second time I brought my buddy Chris out, and then I think I came out here once before or once after that to film and ended up not filming for some reason. But it's pretty cool that this building's still standing. Yeah, see? There used to be a whole pallet of plywood right there. Pretty crazy it's gone. I don't know where it went to. Then again, like I said in one of the last episodes at the other location, it looked like volunteers had been out there cleaning up, so maybe they came over here to reuse that wood at one of those other locations. Maybe store it in a better spot. Yeah, this location has definitely changed since I was here last also. So people have been through here. Oh, the floor is a little soggy right here. Oh, there's the wood right there. Some of it anyways. That's only 3 sheets. There was definitely more than 3 sheets. There's a whole pallet. But yeah, you can see repairs have been done here over the years, like these straps here. Look, it even says 2020 on it to help keep the structure standing. You got stuff in the doorway there, keep the doorway up. It's interesting though. Only 3 sheets of plywood. There was literally a whole pallet out there. Wonder where the other sheets went. And you could probably tell as I was walking through here, this building wasn't all originally this size. Lots of different sections been added on over time. Like you can totally tell that that is separate from that building as far as design and structure wise. And you got your water tank over here, a little ladder propped up next to it. There's lots of springs in the area. I'm not sure exactly which spring they were tapping into to get their water here. Sure, at one point there was one pretty close by. I know the first cabin way over there, and then there's a spring up the mountain there below the mine itself. There is water at that one right now, or I don't know for a fact right now, but it was an open spring and pooled up the last time I was there, so I would just assume it's still there. Really cool rocks out here. Great views again. just such a cool location. Let's walk over here and check out these other structures. That small structure there, I believe, wasn't originally standing there. It looks like it was moved in place there, and I don't think that was supposed to be its final resting place. But and again, another place that I don't know all the history of and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure if you're good at using the old internet, you'll figure it out on your own. Got a couple of old tanks here, military tanks for water. Don't know for sure that they put water in there or they were used for water, but that's what I think they're originally intended for. I think there's a beehive around here somewhere. I can hear a buttload of bees buzzing around. I'm gonna go ahead and walk out of here just because I don't want to get stung to death old Gilbert Grape style. Not really much going on in there. We got this little building over here. I know my uncle, he came and camped out at this site a few months after we were here originally, and sent me some pretty cool time-lapse videos of the stars and stuff you can see pretty good out here. But we're still close enough to Vegas that you can see the light, pollution over the mountains there. An interesting little workshop. Again, since the last time I was here, it looks different. Somebody decided to bust open the paint cans and play with the paint. As you can see here, you got a nail in one of the lids of the can. There's the can itself. Some paint on the bush. Some people are just real jerks, Let's go look at these trucks. Well, a singular truck with a different, whole other truck bed on the bed of itself. Pretty cool. Interesting. Pretty cool. Oh, looks like we got some remains of another building right there. I think that's a Ford truck bed. I could be wrong. I am not an expert by any means on older stuff. This is 40s, 50s. Then actually I think that bed is probably late 50s, early 60s. I'm pretty sure it's a Ford. And then I think this truck as well is a Ford. And then if you can kind of see in the distance out there, that's going to be the last cabin in this series. So quick little turn around to the mountain here again, or hill, whatever you want to call it. Again, these rocks are really cool. I just really love this location. But that wraps up this spot, so let's go wrap up the series at the next location.